Good evening, Scouts and families, and welcome to Troop 43's first ever Minecraft Court of Honor. Thank you for taking your time to help us recognize the work and accomplishments of our Scouts over the last few months. My name is Charlie Ditchy, and I will be hosting this evening's Court of Honor. I would like to begin by presenting the flags. Scouts, attention! Will the audience please rise? Color Guard, take over.
Thanks, Charlie. Color Guard, forward march. Color Guard, halt. Color Guard, present the colors. Thank you. You may now join me in reciting the Pledge of Allegiance. Scout salute. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Scout salute. Now to move on to the Scout Oath. On my honor, I will do my best to do my duty to God and my country, and to obey the Scout law, and to help other people at all times, and to keep myself physically strong, mentally awake, and morally straight. Scout law. A Scout is trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind, obedient, cheerful, thrifty, brave, clean, and reverent. Now to move on to the outdoor code. As an American or Scout, I will do my best to be clean in my outdoor manners, to be careful with fire, be considerate in the outdoors, and be conservation minded. 2. Color Guard, post the colors. Color Guard, return to post. Color Guard, dismissed.
Scouts at ease. Audience, you may be seated. Tonight, we recognize the achievements of our Scouts in Troop 43 and celebrate our troops' activities over the past month. As we go through tonight's program, I hope parents and Scouts alike are filled with pride for the accomplishments we have made individually together as a troop. As you know, throughout Scouting, Scouts are presented with a variety of challenges and are rewarded with merit badges, rank advancement, and other awards for the challenges they overcome. So without further ado, let's get started. The first segment of tonight's Court of Honor is ranks. In the past year, we have been challenged by working in a virtual setting, and since that time, only a few of our Scouts have ranked up. Doing so in normal times is really hard work, and doing so during COVID times is even more of a challenge. Although this has hampered many of us from making any progress on ranks, Charles Casabo has showed us that nothing stands in his way, even COVID. New to the troop, Charles started right away and has already earned his scout rank. This marks the beginning for his scouting journey. And with that, I would like to welcome Charles. Let's congratulate him by giving him a big
What?
Charles Casabo, can you please come to the podium? Here's your scout rank. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Anyways, sorry about that. Yeah, do not hit people when they're coming to receive a rank. Next up, I would like to welcome Harry Bracken, who has just earned his first class rank. The first class rank is a really tough one to earn as it has a total of 38 requirements to fulfill, also making it the longest set of all. Mainly focusing on skills in the camp kitchen and in the general outdoors, it was especially difficult to obtain this due to the pandemic and the restrictions it brought with. Hint, it didn't stop him. Well, without further ado, Harry Bracken, first class. Can you please come to the podium, Harry? Here's your scout rank. Or, sorry, your first class rank. Next up, merit badges. In addition to campouts to earn merit badges, Scouts can attend merit badge days or work with merit badge counselors independently to earn badges. We will now individually call forward Scouts who have earned any of the merit badges. We also like to ask questions about the badges, so we will have them tell us something about one of the badges they have earned to help others understand what the badge is about. Firstly, I would like to welcome Aditya Vikram to the podium to receive his camping merit badge, his cooking merit badge, and his personal management merit badge. Aditya, can you please come to the podium to receive your set of merit badge? First is your pioneering merit badge, your personal management merit badge, and your hiking merit. And sorry about that, I believe that's actually the wrong set. Sorry about that. Let's quickly sort this out.
So for those of you in the audience, they've made some custom items in Minecraft to represent the merit badges. A teacher should be getting camping, cooking, and personal management.
Yes, sorry about that mix-up. Anyways, here is your hiking merit badge, your cooking merit badge, and your personal management merit badge. So, Aditya, could you please tell us one thing that you have collected or gathered or learned from any of these merit badges, merit badge experience?
For the personal management merit badge, one thing I really learned was how to allocate your money wisely and the importance of saving up and keeping track of your expenditure. And then since I've been working on this merit badge for a lengthy time period, I started this around 2019. I only completed it recently. I've noticed like a huge growth because back then I really used to spend recklessly. And now I've noticed that it's gone better. I don't really see the point in spending money unless I really need to. And back then I used to spend on food and everything I really wanted to spend on, but now it's like I'm more conservative about it.
Thank you, Aditya, for that. Anyways, you can return to your seat.
Thank you.
Next up, I would like to welcome Harry Bracken again to earn his cooking merit badge. Harry Bracken, are you there? Good. Harry, here's your cooking merit badge. Can you tell us maybe one thing that you cooked or enjoyed while working on your cooking merit badge?
I think doing the cooking badge was quite a fun experience because me personally, I wasn't a really good cook before that, so doing that merit badge helped me to learn a lot more about cooking skills and how to plan meals, all that sort of stuff related to cooking, and I think it was just really helpful.
Thank you, Harry, for that. Next up, I would like to welcome Zikyun Zheng, if he is in the game currently, to earn his Citizenship in the Nation merit badge. Zikyun, are you in the audience? Well, if not, could you please give us something that you learned from Discord about citizenship in the nation?
Hello? Hello?
Ooh. You might need to mute your Zoom. Unmute your Minecraft or you're going to get ridiculous feedback.
Hello? Is it better?
Yes, very good.
As I was saying, could you please give us something that you learned while working on your Citizenship in the Nation merit badge?
I think, first of all, it was it was very interesting to kind of learn more about the history of the United States, and also like other aspects. And in the end, we had to use some of our independent thinking to write a letter to our governor. So I think it was interesting that we did that, and beneficial as well.
Thank you, Zikian, for that great explanation. Logan Cordray, I would like to welcome next to the podium to earn his Camping Merit Badge, Citizenship in the Community Merit Badge, Environmental Science Merit Badge, and his Hiking Merit Badge. I'm going to quickly grab his items. Um,
So Logan, while the items are being transferred, you get to tell us about hiking merit badge because there was a big hike, I seem to recall.
The final hike in the hiking merit badge, as some of you may know, is a 20-mile hike, and basically I completed this hike on the 27th of February, and overall it was a very tough hike. The route was starting at the Taunus Informationszentrum. I think most of you know where that is. It's near FIS, and walking sort of northeast, I think, to a rock quarry, and then back. And overall, it was 20 miles. And yeah, it was, and there was quite a steep incline at in some places. And I remember we were very happy to finally get back to the car after it was all done. I think it took around 8 hours, if I remember correctly. But there were some very nice views of Frankfurt along the way. And although it was a bit chilly, the weather was also perfect. So it was definitely a tough hike, but it was also a very good experience. And yeah, that's about it.
Thank you, Logan, for that. Finally, I would like to award myself with Citizenship in the Nation Merit Badge, Citizenship in the World Merit Badge, and also the Pioneering Merit Badge. So, one thing I would like to talk about would be the Pioneering Merit Badge. It's a very exciting merit badge to learn the skills of, as many scouts don't end up being able to earn this due to its many difficult requirements. But I have a few vivid memories from that when working on that merit badge. It was actually during one of our campouts in, I believe, Harbin, Germany. It was really fun to work on. I remember facing lots of challenges with because you have to deal with ropes and woods, and eventually we ended up making a monkey bridge, which we invited some of the Cub Scouts over, and we enjoyed that. It was a rainy weekend, but that really didn't bring the mood down when working on it. I learned many knots and splices, and although it took me a while to complete, it was definitely a really fun merit badge to work on. So I will quickly get a few of these items out of the chest. And yeah, that's just about wraps it up for the ranks. But before I end this, I would like to finally welcome one of our Eagle Scouts, Adam Thornton, to earn his Eagle Palm pin. He recently earned his bronze Eagle Palm pin. I want him to come forth if he is in the Minecraft setting to earn his. Hello, Adam. Here is your bronze Eagle Palm. So if there's anything you would like to tell us about earning that, you have the stage.
Thank you very much. So this, after you get Eagle Scout, you can go for some palms, bronze, gold, and silver. And so today I earned my bronze palm. To get this palm, you need to do some service and get 5 more merit badges. And so today I'm being awarded my bronze palm, so my first palm, after earning 5 merit badges. And it's just good to continue to work after gaining the Eagle Scout rank, I believe. Thank you very much, Charlie.
You're welcome. Enjoy your bronze eagle. So this wraps up this segment for merit badges, but we do have another segment, hike reports. This is going to be my last segment before I hand it over to our Scoutmaster, Mr. Williams. But I want to finish, like I said, with a few hike reports by some of our scouts. Now, for those of you who may not know already what a hike report is, it is primarily when a scout describes their experiences after a hike. So in a hike report, you answer a few basic questions, such as what happened, where did you go, what was the weather like that day, and who went. These are just a few of the questions that you can answer. So if Harry is ready, I would like to welcome him up to the carpet maybe to tell us something about one of the hikes he went on. Harry, are you there?
I'm sorry, I can't hear anything on my device. I don't know if you're asking for the hike explanation or not yet.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
perfect timing. I just was curious if you had any remarks on it.
Yeah? Okay. Okay, yeah, so basically it was a 10-mile hike that I had to plan for some of my first class rank requirements. We went from Frankfurt International School, also known as FIS, to Hausverein Fritz Emmel. So it's basically a small campsite that most of you have probably been to, next to the Opel Zoo, about. So it's a 10-mile hike. Once we got to the halfway point, before we started turning back, we had some lunch. I cooked some hot cocoa for everybody for another requirement for my first class rank. The weather was also really nice. There was no rain. It might have been a little bit cloudy, but that didn't affect us. I think we had 2 or 3 families turn up, so that was good to have a talk to the other scouts and pass the time. Yeah, it was a good hike. Nothing went wrong. It went really smoothly. So, yeah.
Sounds great. Thanks, Harry. David, if you have anything you'd like to share about a hike, you have the floor. Are you there, David? Well, if he isn't, or does not have any internet issues,
I don't think he's there, Charlie.
he's not here. Okay. Then I will continue with my uh, hike report. Yeah. So a few months ago, I walked a 5-mile hike with my family and the troop. The hike started around 3 o'clock that afternoon, and it was planned through the forest. The conditions weren't bad outside. It wasn't particularly rainy or anything. The ground was dry, and luckily no one got hurt. At the halfway point, I remember all of the scouts pulling out their snack bag that my dad and I had prepared earlier that day. And I can recall us taking a break on the side of the path, many of us sitting up top upon a pile of logs. We enjoyed our assortment of snacks, and how I most remember that hike was that is actually where we developed our the patrol names and the yell. although I don't remember the specifics, I think we had the tea kettles and the monkeys. Were those were the patrol names. I can't remember exact. I can't exactly remember the yells. Um, we did hike back to the Thorntons' house, and we celebrated with some homemade cookies brought by one of the Adams. Not Adam Thornton, but the other Adam. Sorry, I don't know your last name.
Um,
Yes, Adam Olam. Thank you for those cookies. They were great. Um, and that just about wraps up that 5 mile hike experience. But without further ado, I would like to pass this on to Mr. Williams for the next segment, elections.
okay.
If you're ready, you can come up to the podium.
Okay. So one of the big differences between Cub Scouts and Boy Scouts or Scouts BSA is that in Scouts BSA it's youth led, and so the youth are organizing their own activities and they're picking what they do. And in addition, they also get to elect. They get to plan and lead their own activities, and they get to elect their leaders that they would like to have them lead in these activities. And so, for a variety of reasons, we have the occasion to have our elections right now during this court of honor. And so we'll begin by electing a senior patrol leader, which might be a quick election. And then we will then go on and try to elect our patrol leaders. And so what I would like to do is I will invite the scouts forward to make a short speech. I'll give a brief introduction of that scout, and then they can tell us about previous leadership positions that they've had, which is meant to be motivation for why you might like to vote for them. And then you can also give us a vision for why you want to have the leadership position that you're going for. So for the first election, I would like to invite Harry up to the front. Hopefully he can hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you now. I fixed the problem.
Okay, so come on up to the front. So Harry is volunteered to run for senior patrol leader. I'll just go off to the side here. And he's a first class scout. He's been in Troop 43 for about 6 months, but before that, he was in a troop in the United States in the Kansas City area for some time, and I think he was in Cub Scouts before that as well. I looked in Harry's scouting records. Not that these are perfectly up to date, but I believe he has 25 nights of camping. He has 10 miles of hiking on the records, though I bet there's more than that. And he has 4.5 hours of service on the records. So Harry, if you could tell us a little bit about previous leadership positions you've had and what you want to do as senior patrol leader, that would be great.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, my name's Harry Bracken. Previous leadership positions for me have been patrol leader. So I've had quite some experience being in a leadership position because my old troop was really large. So you were in charge of maybe 8 to 9 boys per patrol, and there were maybe 8 or 9 patrols. So that was quite the experience to get some leadership, especially since most of the boys were older than you, because I was quite a low rank at the time. So that was a good experience, and I don't think I've had any other leadership positions any higher than that, but I haven't had the opportunity to anyways. Since I was such a low rank, no one voted for me anyways. So now to move on to why I want to be the senior patrol leader. I'm a first class scout who's very interested in being the best scout possible and being a good role model in terms of scouting. I also believe that being senior patrol leader would be an amazing leadership opportunity. And that learning experience can especially better lots of my social skills and coordination, preparation abilities, etc. I would really appreciate if I could achieve this, and if I do, most likely, I will strive to be an amazing senior patrol leader and help make this troop more fun and better for the people in it. Thanks.
Thanks, Harry. Are there any other scouts here tonight that wanted to run for senior patrol leader? Hearing no response, I would like to make a point to vote. I think the easiest way to vote in this case is I want you to physically move your Minecraft people down into this sort of dance floor area in the front if you would like to choose Harry for your senior patrol leader. Thank you for all of you who are paying attention. Great. I'm seeing lots of votes there and not very many people that are moving around that are not here. Okay, so I guess we should congratulate Harry on his election as senior patrol leader. Okay, you can now return to your seats.
Thank you all very much. There wasn't really many decisions to make, but I appreciate it anyways if you stepped up.
Yeah. Okay. So we will be having some leadership training in the coming weeks to get Harry up to speed and have him share his vision of what he wants to do with the troop with all of you who get other leadership positions. So what I would like to do now is move on to the election for patrol leaders. Traditionally, our troop has had just one patrol. However, we've been large enough in the recent year to have two. Therefore, we need to elect two patrol leaders. I have 4 volunteers that were interested in running for patrol leader, and I would like to, in turn, allow all of them to present themselves. We'll present them in alphabetical order. So first up is Charles. Charles is relatively new to the troop. He's been in the troop about 8 months. He is a scout rank. He has 2 nights camping with the troop, and I think he has 2 nights with the Webelos before. And he has on the record 5 miles for hiking, though that might be out of date because I think he's done more hikes since then. And 5 hours of
10
service.
miles.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so he's probably up to 25 miles hiking then. So Charles, if you could come to the front and tell us what you've done in your previous leadership positions, because I think you currently have a job, and then your vision for being patrol leader.
All right, so as you have heard, mine is not as fancy or as detailed as Harry's. I am new scout. But honestly, I'd really like to have a good leadership position because I think that would be a benefit for me starting off. And my vision to do with this troop is I'll try to make it as fun for everyone to do. I'll help. I'll try to make I'll just making the fun and the most fair for everyone in the troop.
Okay. Thank you, Charles. You can
Thank you.
return to your seat. Next, I would like to invite Charlie. Oh, wait, he's already there. To the podium. Charlie is a Tenderfoot scout. He has been in the troop about 2 years, and before that, he was in Pack 43 as a Webelo. On the records in the troop, he has 7 nights camping, about 40 miles of hiking, and about 5 hours of service. So once again, you could tell us a little bit about your previous leadership position, because I think you also currently have a job, and then your vision for patrol leader.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Williams. Yes, my name is Charlie Ditchie. I've been in this troop for about 2 years, and I'm very close to achieving my 2nd class rank. I have about 11 to 13, I believe, nights camping, and like Mr. Williams had stated, about 40 miles on hiking. I want to run for patrol leader for my troop because I do have other leadership experiences in the past with things that may not be scout related, but I know I have a gist on kind of that leadership attitude, I suppose. I like all of the other scouts. I just want to, or other people who are running for patrol leader. I really want to better the experiences for all of the scouts here. I know that on a virtual setting, it's really difficult to stay engaged and to stay motivated to do more scouts. I can certainly say that can be the case with me sometimes. But I kind of strive to get this position in the troop because I'm currently webmaster, and you might say, well, you've had a really big hit during this virtual time, but I really haven't felt that the webmaster is the right for me. I really want to be a little bit more active and engaged with the troop, and I think that becoming a patrol leader would really be great to try and better those qualities, which I would like to see come out of as a patrol leader. So, again, I would like to run for patrol leader because I would look forward to that experience and hope to lead my patrol in the right direction. Thank you.
Thank you, Charlie. Appreciate that. Okay, I noticed that I'm just looking in the Discord server. I do not see David here. I did get an email from his mother earlier. They had something going on in the family that was urgent and unexpected. So David did also want to run for patrol leader. If I could make a small speech, same speech on his behalf, just so you know who David is. David is currently a Star Scout. He's been in the troop for about 2 years now, so he's actually progressed through the ranks rather quickly. He has about 17 nights camping, about 48 miles of hiking, and about 30 hours of service, which is quite a lot for the 2 years' time that he's been in the troop. David is currently serving as an instructor, and before that, I think he was librarian. I think in librarian, I recall he did an excellent job organizing the library that the troop has and handed that over to Charles. And as instructor, he's taken a lead in several meetings to present some activities. So I apologize, David couldn't be here to make this speech to you himself. I'm sure he would have done an excellent job, but he did want to run for patrol leader, and we need to have some patrol leaders. So I hope you accept my speech on his behalf. For the final candidate for patrol leader, I would like to invite Finley up to the front. Finley is currently a Life Scout. He's been in the troop about 6 years, and before that he was in Cubs in the UK when we lived there as a family. And he has 35 nights camping in the troop, 38 miles of hiking, and about 25 hours of service logged so far. Over to you, Finley.
Hi. Most of you know me. I've been your senior patrol. I've been patrol leader for you a long time. I've been senior patrol leader for a year, and I am nearing my eagle at the moment. And at the moment, I thought it would be best to step down from senior patrol leader and go for patrol leader instead. And I'm looking into getting this leadership position so that I can qualify to be an Eagle Scout. And I would help strengthen patrol and try to be a good leader.
Okay. Thank you, Finley. What I've done is I've gone into the Discord chat for voice chat channel, and I've placed a link to a Google form called Patrol Leader Elections. So for you scouts that are in the Discord platform, you get to vote on a Google form called Patrol Leader Elections. I would ask you to go do that really quick. You get to submit the form one time. There's 2 spaces to vote. You get to pick different people in the 2 spots. And I see we have 13 scouts here, so I'm expecting 13 votes. Hopefully not too many more. We're up to 8 votes now. So good job digitally finding your way there. So we have 8 votes. No more? Okay, give us a little bit more time on the Zoom session as we collect our votes, count them here. Okay. I'm going to have to count up the votes in a different format. This might take a little bit of time, and maybe we can announce the results a little bit later in the Court of Honor. But thank you for your votes. I will stop. I have 12 votes now. I don't know who didn't vote, but that's okay. I can figure out among the votes that I have who the top 2 vote getters were. Okay? Very good. So what's next on the agenda, Charlie?
Yes, so next up on the agenda is a speech from the committee chair. This will come from Mr. Thornton, and if he is unfortunately not present, Mr. Williams will take it.
Well, Adam is here. He might be able to channel his mother, which is a proxy for the Mr. Thornton.
Yes, I'm Elizabeth Thornton, and I'm here on behalf of the Thornton family.
Adam, you're supposed to walk up to the front while she's talking.
Walk to the front, Adam. Okay. Adam and I were dressed exactly alike. Here we are. I wanted to take this opportunity to thank the whole troop for letting us as a Thornton family be a part of the troop for the last 3 years. We have unfortunately some of us, Adam and I are in America right now, Luke and Mark are in Germany, and we have come back here since February, and we are moving back to America in June. So this will be kind of the ending of our time with the troop. But we wanted to say thank you for letting us be a part of it and for serving. We've really enjoyed our roles. And as treasurer, the next treasurer will be Cordula. David's mom has agreed to be the treasurer, and she's onboarded. So she'll be busy organizing your Scout accounts and collecting money for registration. And Florence, Charles's mom, has agreed to be the advancement chair. So she's onboarded, and she'll be able to help you get your merit badges and find merit badge counselors and all the things, keep track of Scout books so that when it's time to be an Eagle Scout, all your ranks and badges are all entered correctly. So I wanted to thank Cordula and Florence for stepping up to do those 2 roles. And we are working on finding a new committee chair. So hopefully Mr. Williams will have something to announce in the next few weeks about that. So we'll have a new committee chair, and Mr. Thornton and I will miss working with all of you boys, and we'll miss our hikes. Mr. Thornton and I didn't go on very many campouts, so clearly we won't miss that too much, but we enjoyed the hiking and we enjoyed the meetings, and we're really going to miss everyone. And I wanted to give Adam a chance as the SPL now Harry's the SPL, former SPL, to say a few words too.
Thank you. Turns out I'm already up on the stage, so I'll just continue. It was very fun working with this troop. I'm going to miss you guys while moving back to America. And I think being an SPL is just a great leadership position as you learn about leadership and its nuances. As a former SPL, I believe Harry is going to do very well in this job. And my one tip to you is to lean on your patrol leaders, as I started to do during the end of my term, but lean on them from the beginning because they can really help you.
What did you do good?
I believe that one thing you should continue to do is like write out a plan at the beginning of the year so that you can see like at least to halfway through the year, so you can see what we're doing and when we have meetings and whatnot.
Okay, thank you.
The Thorntons say thank you to everybody, and we miss you already.
Thank you both.
I think if I may jump in, I wanted to, on behalf of the group, family, we wanted to thank you for your leadership, your volunteering, countless hours. Adam, to your your model of leadership as a scout who continue to be involved and help the other scouts in their advancement has been a tremendous model for all to follow. We're going to miss you, and thank you very, very much.
Thank you, Robert.
Okay. I think we haven't done any rounds of applause, but we could give one now, right?
I think it would be called for.
Let's go for it. I've learned that in Minecraft you're supposed to, like, if you're like greeting somebody or excited, you're supposed to do this, right? Is that right?
Yep.
Okay, well there you go.
Well, I can't
I-
say that.
Wait, I want to just thank Mr. Williams too for being a great Scoutmaster for the last few years. This troop would not work without Mr. Williams. So everybody needs to be behind the scenes, but he's always out front, and we really appreciate that. So let's give Mr. Williams a round of applause.
Okay, thank you. What's up next, Charlie?
Yes, I was just about to get into that. On the agenda, we have the report up next, which should be led by Mrs. Heyman, David's mom. But
And they're not here this evening.
unfortunately, they cannot make it tonight. So, Mr. Williams, if you want to say anything, or if you want, we can get into the Scout in a minute.
Let's jump to that. I don't think I can make up anything for the treasury report other than I know the money has been transferred to her. She has this, so great.
But yeah, that leaves us with a Scoutmaster minute from Mr. Williams. And if you'd like to make any concluding remarks, you have the floor.
Okay, thanks. Thanks, Charlie. So first I will start with a little bit of thank yous as well. I want to echo back a big thank you to the Thornton family for supporting Troop 43 over the last couple of years. Been tremendous help to have the two of them involved. And I think the Scouts noticed this in addition to my noticing this. So thank you both. I specifically want to thank James and Robert as my assistant Scoutmasters for supporting me in the Scoutmaster role. Especially this evening, James has shown his extreme value in providing technical support to make this Minecraft Court of Honor happen. So that's really important. I appreciate that, James. I want to give a welcome to Florence as Advancement Chair and the new member coordinator. So I really appreciate her help in that. And in that regard, I think I need Charles to come up here because the last requirement of the Goat Patrol patch was fulfilled when I delivered her scout uniform to her the other day. So Charlie, you might need to get into the chest again and get out the Goat Patrol patch because I think I might break the chest if I try to open it. So Charlie is passing Charles a Goat Patrol patch. For those of you who don't know, the adult patrol is called the Goat Patrol. And when you go camping with us and you cook food with us and you also wear a uniform, you get a Goat Patrol patch.
Well,
So Charles, if you could give that to your mother, I'd appreciate that. Which, by the way, I think she already has it because it was in the package I delivered to her yesterday.
Charlie here, I have it right here. Should I drop it to Charles?
Yeah.
Oh,
If you give it to me, I'll probably break it.
It's a totem. Well, Charles, here is your Goat Patrol patch. Oh, I picked it up.
Good.
Again. Okay, you cannot seem to pick up this item.
He got
There
it.
you
He got it. Good job.
go. All right. But yes, if you have any
Thanks
other
for that.
concluding remarks.
I do. I'm just getting started. So I also wanted to add welcome to Cordial as treasurer. I know she's not here tonight, but this job, treasurer and the advancement chair, these are kind of administrative jobs, but they're very helpful because they allow myself and the assistant scoutmasters to focus on the program part of scouting, which is quite frankly more fun, and that's what we're better at. So welcome to you both, and thank you for taking on those responsibilities. And now I'd like to begin my proper Scoutmaster minute. We don't normally have a spring court of honor. It's only happened once or maybe twice in the entire time I've been involved with the troop. And the reason for that is usually we don't have so many awards because we had a big court of honor in December usually, and then we've had Klondike Derby in January, and maybe there's a merit badge fair in February or March, but there hasn't been a chance generally to earn very many merit badges before Easter, so we don't have one. But this year was different because there was interest. There were a couple people who were interested to have one, and we had the idea to do it in Minecraft. And I'm very happy we did because I think it's turned out very excellent. It was, in addition, an excellent adaptation to the COVID situation, as Charlie was talking about at the beginning. It was great to see that the scouts were leading different aspects of the event. And the other scouts that were not leading, they were working together as a team and they were learning things, both about scouts and actually about Minecraft. I wasn't the only one who was completely new to the game, but there were a few others maybe. And I also especially appreciated that we had the chance to have some new members join us. So William is the newest member of the troop, and is William in Minecraft or are you only on Zoom?
I'm only on Zoom. Well,
You're in Discord, okay. But
yeah,
William, I'm really happy you're here. That's great, and I know we have a couple other newer guys that are not yet registered floating around. We'll be in contact to see if you are interested in actually joining us for reals.
in Minecraft?
No, in Scouts.
Oh.
So, and I would like once again to wish congratulations to those who've earned something tonight. For the Minecraft event, from a Scout perspective, I would like to specifically thank Finley and Eric, though as I look in the back and see the battle going on, I could retract some of these things. But Finley and Eric were instrumental as Minecraft experts in putting some of the things together and putting together this build, which was quite interesting. And I also want to thank Charlie for his effort at emceeing. It was very well done. And I would note to the rest of you out there that emceeing an event like a campfire or a court of honor is a requirement for communications merit badge, which is Eagle required. So all of you should have the chance to do something like this yourselves at some point. And while I am looking forward to the return to in-person activities, I was excited that we did find a way to make the virtual activities as engaging as this, and I hope we continue to do that before in-person stuff really returns. So with that, I would like to conclude my Scoutmaster Minute, and I believe the next activity is the tour. Would that be?
Yes, so just as a few closing remarks for myself.
Oh, okay.
Scouts, parents, and special guests, there being no further business, I would like to declare this Court of Honor closed. Congratulations to all of the Scouts for their achievements and advancements they have obtained so far this year. Keep up the terrific work. Now, immediately following the closing flag ceremony, which will be conducted in a minute, I'd like to invite everyone to a tour of the Troop 43 Minecraft world, a video made by James, and then a few Minecraft games led by Finley. Will Finley please come forward for our closing flag ceremony?
Was the color guard going to pick the flag?
Color guard, I think this is your cue to come up.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Sorry. Color guard, return to post. Color guard dismissed.
Okay.